Hey everyone. So this is going to be an interesting little segment thing. This is actually kind of a spin-off of what my very good, I want to say friend, but she's kind of my online mentor. She doesn't really know me. I kind of cyber stalk her. Guilty. But by Regina.com. So Regina, she did something similar to this in one of her amazing jam-packed webinars, and I kind of wanted to walk you through my process and how I made mine. Now this is a little bit, you guys are a little bit ghetto rigged right now. I'm going to show you just because in full disclosure, you are sitting on top of a box that is sitting on my messy bed in my messy bedroom, with my lap, and I'm filming this on my laptop. So it's what works. Again, I wanted to be full disclosure, and I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that this is not perfect. This is not something that I sat down and did. This is something that me as an entrepreneur, this is what I had time to do. And this is how I set it up, and it's gonna work, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing this and are able to laugh at it and find just how much fun this is. I mean, I know this is still a little weird and it's a little awkward for me, but it's a lot of fun. So don't be afraid to try ghetto things. Don't be afraid to try just new things. Now, just to show you an example, if you haven't seen on my Instagram feed, I posted this a while back, but let me scoot you up a little bit. If you see up on my mirror right there, that is my mind map for my blog. It is, here, I'll bring you up, but it has my sole purpose in the middle here, and then it's got different categories, and then like blog posts, content ideas, and stuff like that. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna make a kind of a template one, if you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but this is what I am going to be going through for you. So the first thing that I did was I wrote my name at the top, just because that's something that you want to make sure that you know you're following along. I mean, that's kind of obvious. So this is just this says my business. I think you guys are a little backwards. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to work with it. That's what I mean. This is a template, so this isn't gonna be perfect. This is all just something that you can follow along and do. And this is all stuff that I got from like home. I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I actually got these giant stickies from work. They had a few extra ones, so I was able to take a few of them. They are kind of expensive. You can do this with the regular poster board. You can do this with the wall. You can do this with whatever you have. You don't need a giant sticky. I just like giant stickies. I'm a sticky note hoarder. I had this little sticky notes. Again, sticky note hoarder. And this is what I used, that and a permanent marker and a regular pen, which I don't think I brought my regular pen, but we'll move on. So what I did with my first one is I took a giant sticky and I put it right in the middle. You can see that right in the middle. And this was my purpose of my blog. It's what I wanted to help with, what I wanted everyone who came to my blog to take from it. I wanted to make sure that every single person who came here, this is the reason they're here. This is the reason that they want to come. This is what my blog is accomplishing. This is what everything is going to come down to. This is my purpose of my blog. And this way, I know that my business, my blog, everything focuses on this. And that way, if I make an idea or I come up with something and it doesn't align with this, it doesn't help support this, I don't need it. I can put it off to the side for another business. I can do anything I want with it, but it doesn't go into this. It doesn't help this, and it's not something that I should be focusing on or putting my energy to right now. There's so many other ideas that can align with this and can help me achieve this that I don't need to be worrying about that. So the next thing that I did was I took some smaller stickies and I made my categories. Now these are things that it took me quite a while to do, and I did redo the categories. I took these off and I wrote them like 4 or 5 times. Don't be afraid to take these off and edit these. Don't be afraid to mix these up, combine them, add them together, subtract them, pull them apart, whatever you need to do to sorry, I have a hard time talking and writing. Whatever you need to do to make sure that it aligns as best as possible to your core purpose of your business. So these are all categories. If you look at mine, up at the top, mine say writing, freelancing, health, fitness, blogging, and business. So I have 5. I have 3 main categories, and then I have 2 subcategories. Writing and health and fitness are my subcategories where I talk about them and I bring them in and talk about them in terms of my big 3 categories. So health and fitness in terms of managing that while you're freelancing, or managing it and making sure that it's a priority while you're doing a business. Writing for your business, writing for your blog, writing for a freelancer. So make sure that your categories and your subcategories are all aligning together, and that they make sense and that they work interchangeably, and that everything aligns to your core purpose. Now, this is something that I did over, I think it was 2 days. I tried to do it in 1 day, but I'm scatterbrained, and I start a project and then I leave and go finish another project and come back and do this project and then go do another project. I'm all over the place. It's normal. But basically what I did was I sat there and I brainstormed, what could I do what were some blog post ideas? What were some content ideas? What were some ebook ideas? What were some social media, anything that I could possibly write or produce or create that would align to this category or a subcategory or anything that would then align to my core purpose. So if you're doing, let's say this is blogging. So your core purpose is to help freelance bloggers. Your core purpose is to help bloggers go full-time. So you want a full-time blogging business, and that's your core purpose of your blog, your business. And your category is blogging. So one of your blog post ideas, one of the content ideas is how to create info products. And that would be something that you can take and you can write a blog post on it. You can make a video on it. You can make a newsletter on it. You can write an info product on it. So this is something that aligns to my category, which aligns to my core purpose, which aligns to my business. Do you see how these all interchange and they're super awesome and they make everything just cool? If you don't, stay with me. If you do, yes. And then another idea is a video on setting up your categories. So that could be a video, and you can take different colored sticky notes and you can say green sticky note is for blog post, blue sticky note is for video, pink sticky note is for newsletter. You can break it up however you want. You can make this as colorful, as bland. You can do whatever you want. This is your mind map. Make it work for you. And so this is the way that I use this to make sure that I was really focused on my core purpose and that I'm able to actually focus and make sure that my content, anything that I'm producing, is aligned to this. I'm not producing something like my bright and happy travels posts. They're cool and I really like making them, and I'm sure, I hope, people like to read about my travels and just where I've been going with the boyfriend and everything, but they're really not aligned to my purpose. They're really not going to help me help a blogger who wants to go full time. They're really not going to help me help a business owner or a freelancer who want to make this their full time gig. And it's something that needed to go. So it's not going to be in my blog anymore. And so this mind map should be something that you do now before you create any more content. It takes about a day and a half, and it's something that will really help you focus and will really push your blog towards just being better. Push your business, push freelancing. Everything that you do should be a mind map. Mind maps are awesome. And whether you do it this big of a scale, whether you do it on a regular piece of paper, whether you do it a full wall size. Sorry, there's a wall over there. I guess you guys can't see it. But whether you do it like a full wall and you have sticky notes everywhere, whatever you do, it will at least help you focus and get to the point so that you're not all over the place. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about how to go through all of that, if you need me to put more examples or want a follow-up video, please feel free to comment below, or go ahead and email me. The email address is in the description box below. And I hope everyone has a great day. I hope everyone finds this helpful. If you guys have any ideas for anything else that you want to see, please let me know. And have a great day, everyone. Bye.